All right, are we live? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Keenan Kai. Well, welcome back to Keenan's Corner. I'm Keenan Kai. I just wanted to make a quick video today as I'm out here at the lake, feeling so good and amazing, feeling healthy, feeling relaxed, and feeling prime. Anyways, I wanted to make a quick video for my fellow targeted individuals about techniques to alleviate some of the symptoms and abuse and torture that is being perpetuated upon us by the government, by the CIA, by the FBI, by the Zionists, and, well, parasite-ridden, hive-minded telepathic robots, which is what a majority of society is, unbeknownst to us TIs. There are other videos for that, so I would recommend that one. This is going to be a short one. But what I wanted to recommend as a technique to help deal with some of the bullshit that they're perpetuating upon us is I was reading a post by a fellow TI which actually reminded me completely of how I beat these people, how I beat gang stalking, how I beat the telepathy, how I beat the bullshit. And this post spoke about how anytime they say something to you via V2K, voice to skull, which is just parasites in your head laced with graphene, plugging you into the internet. It talked about when people say crazy stuff to you on V2K, they try to get you scared, or they try to get you to commit suicide. Don't do that. What happens is all they do is lie. So the person that wrote this down was like, basically, anytime they say something to you in your head via voice to skull, parasites in their head, you tell them that it's a lie. Because guess what? It is. They tried to assassinate me. They tried to murder me for 2 years straight after being gang stalked my whole life, overtly for only 5 years. And they told me all types of crazy things. They told me that we're going to kill ya, we're going to run you out of Puyallup, we're going to do this, this, and that. And what I realized after being gang stalked for so many years is that none of those fears ever materialized. None of those things ever happened. So I just want to remind you guys today that when they're telling you that we're going to do this and we're going to do that, just say to yourself, make it a mantra, okay? Just say, that's a lie. Nope, just say, that's a lie. I know it's a lie. You didn't do the stuff you said you were going to do last week. You didn't do the stuff you said you were going to do 2 months ago. Okay? They can't do anything to you. You're divinely protected by God. Between a targeted individual and a gang stalker, only one of those is connected to divinity, which would obviously be the soul being. The one that's not walking around torturing people and V2K'ing people and like telling people to blah 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 themselves and all types of bullshit. I could get into so many deeper things that they've done to me, death raying me with satellites, doing this, doing that, accusing me of some of the worst crimes, calling me a war criminal when I've never even been to war. Just crazy stuff. And you guys know what they say. So just remember, it's a lie. Just remember, they're not really about it like they say they are. They're not. They won't do anything to you. I promise you. If they did, they'd get their soul ripped out of their chest. God don't play. And God doesn't like ugly either. So, I'm a little intense. Yeah, I'm mad. The world tried to assassinate me. But I have hope. There are many people who are making videos about this. And luckily, we have discovered exactly what is going on, which is the fact that you guys have graphene-laced parasites in your brain that control your mind. And that it's mostly everybody. And that you don't know how you got them. I'll tell you how you got them. Okay? There's a certain select group of interested parties that are spraying the sky with graphene And that's how everyone's got parasites in their fucking head. Excuse my language, I'm trying not to cuss as much. But to the TIs, always remember, always say it's a lie, because they're not gonna do shit. They're not gonna fucking do shit, okay? So, always say it's a lie, and just know that we know what it is now. They got graphene-laced parasites in their brain that connect them to the internet. And we know how to beat that. We beat that through parasite cleansing. We beat that through heavy metal cleansing. If you're getting V2K'd and you're getting microwaved, getting the hell blasted out of you, the heck blasted out of you, excuse me, you can beat that through a parasite cleanse. I don't get microwaved anymore, guys. I don't get V2K'd. I don't hear any of the shit they're saying. Because why? Because I got the metal out of my body, which is conductive, and which plugs you into the internet, which is how they're V2K'ing you. So, anyways, I want you guys to consider everything that I've said. I want you to make it your mantra. That's a lie. You ain't gonna do that. That's a lie. You didn't do that last time you said that. That's a lie. You're a liar. Say that to him. Make it your mantra. And know that we can beat this through parasite cleansing. So, now that you have this knowledge, now that you have this light, I want you to take this light and cast it upon others. Shine light on the darkness. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm having a great day too. This is Keenan Kai at Keenan's Corner. Light your torch and carry the flame.